Here we go. So guys, this is a requested video. People have asked about how to approach the XP this season, why things are a little bit different. I just thought I'd answer all of that and tell you I'm approaching the XP completely differently this season compared to any previous season because of the fact that it's shorter and there's just more XP available at any time. And actually, it should make this grind way, way easier. So before we get into that, as always, guys, please like and subscribe. We hit 700 the other day. I still can't quite get my head around the fact that we've got 700 subs within a couple of months. But all I can say is thank you. Like, thank you so much. And you know, if you drop another sub today, you'll help us keep that momentum going. Also, thanks for all the engagement on the videos, guys. The comments and likes, everything. It's so awesome. Please don't miss the podcast on Sunday. We'll have Ty Debo on our team, and we're going to talk to him about his success in the Xbox side of the tournament, and we're going to talk to him about his upcoming final against Splash, as well as all other Ty Debo related stuff. So it's going to be really cool. Back to today's video though. As you can see, I'm at level 24. I'm at 17,000 XP. That's probably a good place to be sitting right now. I think if you're ahead of that, you've probably been grinding it non-stop. If you're behind that you haven't really been grinding enough. But I think the key here is I did pretty much all of that XP in a day. In one day. And that's what's changed about this season versus previous seasons, right? There's so much sort of OP XP available right now. Just going into this, you can see here, just knocking out these games. We've been playing Unlimited anyway. Jakel's been on the account as well, so he's been playing a bit of Unlimited. You know, played a few TTO games and I was doing XP while I was doing that. TT offline games, doing XP while I was doing that. I'm really not playing any of these. They're available for 30 days. I'm not playing any of these unless I sort of doing some other XP in it. Because no reason to grind through this and then end up having to play TT offline again at some point just to do some XP. So I never want to be in a situation where I'm not doubling up XP at the very least. Outside of that, I'll show you what I've done. So I knocked all of these out. It was a few games of domination, to be honest. It was a few hours. I mean, it wasn't like, you know, instant. But I did all of these. I was kind of doubling these up in sort of one domination game. You know, I'd get 50 points with Embiid and 50 points with Murray in a game. And then, you know, 2 of these in another game. And I was combining that with other XP. We've done all the spotlights. We've done some of the quarters. We've got LeBron done as well. We got Cook done. We got Diallo done. It was a few hours one evening, and as you can see, we are at level 24, 17,000 XP, well over sort of 10% of the way there. And that's really the key. I'm gonna, rather than sort of grind out a few hours a day, or try and, you know, go OP and do sort of 6 hours every couple of days or whatever, I'm literally just gonna take sort of 10 days this season and knock this out. That's my plan. I'm going to keep on top of the dailies. You can see I have to play a game of domination today. But outside of that, I'm literally just going to dedicate a day to it here and there. I don't think it's going to take a huge effort. Considering that the XP is so OP already, just look at the quantum stuff like that we've already done. You know, 500 XP for 23s with Felipe. I mean, that took 5-10 minutes to get that. Good XP there, you know, Drazen as well. You can see I've only picked up the cheaper players at the moment. Reggie, we got done in one game as well. We were getting assists off Petrovic and other players while we were doing that. Combining XP as always. I've got videos on this stuff before. But the key here is I'm just waiting a few days, right? So I waited sort of 3 days, got 15,000 plus XP done in a few hours. Waited a few more days, and that's what I'm going to do today. I'm going to start linking some of these players up. I'm hoping some of their prices have come down. You can see here, I even stopped. You can see with Austin here, we got to 23s and I stopped. Now, the reason is I don't want to be playing any games unless I'm doing multiple XP. And I mean all 5 players on the floor need to be getting XP at the same time. There was no reason to play any longer to get those last 5 threes. There's no point loading into any game mode. Even TT offline, it wasn't worth that 5-10 minutes to get those 5 threes done. I want 5 players minimum on the floor all doing XP at the same time. So I waited, and we've had, you know, another drop since then. We've got Joe Harris we need to do. We've got, we've got Amari as well. We can chuck all of these guys in. So basically today's going to be that next day where I spend sort of 3-4 hours ticking through this. I want to see how far I get. You know, if I can get to 30k today, then my plan to do, you know, 15k XP over 10 days, you know, that's 150,000 XP. That would be all of it done. It is going to be really straightforward. Now, even if I don't get to 30k, let's say I get to 25 today, the XP is so OP now, we still know it's going to get higher, despite the fact that they've released sort of quite high XP already. It is going to get higher as we go throughout the season. So once we get to the latter part of the season, you know, we're going to be able to knock probably comfortably 20-25k XP out. If you ever think you're behind on this, by the way, my one response would be Moss Ballin on the last day of last season got 75k XP in a day. Inside 24 hours, he streamed it. It actually happened. So you're never going to be that far behind. But this season, it's even more so because you could literally, with how much XP they're dropping, you could comfortably do, without sort of playing 24 hours, I think you could comfortably do 30, 40k in a day if you just dedicated sort of 12 hours to making that happen. I mean, it's just like, look at that, you know, Harris 750 XP. I mean, just on that board alone, I think there's like 1,250 XP. You know, Amari's 1,500. Just getting these two done, we've done nearly 3,000 XP. And then we've got all the other guys. There's 750, you know, we're 5 threes away from that. You know, suddenly we're at 3,500, nearly 4,000. I'm going to pick up a couple of these players. I mean, Sura assists, 40 assists, that's not a problem. That'll be done in one domination game while I'm getting all of the other stuff done. I'm going to, you know, probably load in AD as well, get his rebounds done in the process. I think Gerald Wallace will be a bit too expensive. I'm going to wait to pick him up later. I'm going to take a look at these Idols cards as well. You know, there's different challenges here. I've got loads of Idols cards. I mean, I could probably get all of this done today. I'm fairly confident that I have sort of players that qualify. You can see here, even unintentionally, I've been getting some of these done. I don't know what the player is that I use there, but I've obviously used a player in some game mode that has got those 5 assists. I don't know if there's any others. There we go. Scored 80 points. I mean, I actually don't know who the Idols VIP player is that I've been using, but obviously I've been using someone, and we've been just sticking through this without even trying. So I'm going to try and get all of this done today. I'm going to try and get this done. I'll probably get all of this done as well. And I'm going to try and pick up a few more of these players to get some of this done. Probably as well with a few of the quarter stuff. This stuff here. We'll probably get these done as well. It's good to get these done as quickly as you can. Just so you can get on to quarter 4. And again, start picking up this stuff as well. And I may have a look as well at these kind of weekly challenges. See what we can do here. There's obviously some decent XP in here as well. But outside of that, guys, I think there's not really much else to say. So I'm actually just going to go away, play the game, and then come back to you and just see how far we get with it. I'm really confident I could do at least 10k. I might come just short of it. I don't know how much all that XP adds up to, but it's definitely a worthwhile grind for a day. And like I said, the same amount of effort that I'm going to put in today, whatever I get, you know, 3 weeks from now, that same amount of effort will result in double the XP probably. So if say I end up with 8k today, it means I'll get 16k. You know, in the future, because we know the XP just gets ramped up to crazy levels, 2,000 XP for one player, and they'll drop moments challenges that have 4,000 XP in them. It's just going to be relentless late on, and they're going to have to be on top of it as well, bear in mind, because, you know, it is a shorter season, and 2K need to make sure people actually get this done. So they'll be on our side this season for sure. I won't get into if D-Rob's worth it. I will tell you he is. I'm not going to say anything outside of that. He's absolutely going to be worth it. I have a whole video on it from a few days ago. Go check that out if you want to. But yeah, I'm just going to start grinding and see where I end up. So guys, just a really quick tangent. I'm just going to show you how I pick up players. You can see here I'm searching Sora, and he's about 21. He's over 21k, right? 21 and a half-ish. And I just keep searching until one pops up. It never takes more than a few minutes, to be honest, guys. Like, I've never spent more than sort of 10 minutes waiting for a player, so just wait on it. You'll see me do the same with Anthony Davis in a second, but it answers a question a lot of you have been asking, which is how I have so much MT. The reason is I never waste MT on XP. In fact, I usually make MT from doing it. I picked up multiple versions of these cards and was flipping them throughout the XP, so I made quite a significant profit. And the other thing is I run a lot of free cards, so my MT doesn't have the same use as maybe a lot of other people, so I'll do a video on it soon. Okay guys, so we are exactly 4 hours later. And as you can see, I'm at 30k. I've got a little bit more XP I might knock out. I might play another half an hour or so and actually try and get to level 29 before I stop today. And then I will have got 16k. But we got 14k for playing for 4 hours. I know the XP is like leveled up this season. But it's really important to remember that this amount of time, 4 hours, is going to get you way more than 14,000 XP a couple of weeks from now as the XP starts to tick up. I'll show you really quickly what I did. We've got quite a few of these quantums done. Let's have a look at the bottom. So we finished off Austin, we did Sura, we did Davis, we did Wallace. I picked up all of those cards for a snipe, sold them back for the same as I got them for, like after tax or profit, and I think we made a profit. I actually picked up a few Anthony Davises because other snipes were popping up. If you see a snipe pop up quickly, there's probably going to be another one because someone's ripping packs. So keep an eye on that. I picked up 2 Suras and 3 Anthony Davises, sold them all back for a profit. I'm not going to ever lose MT on XP. It's just never going to happen. I'll rather wait 6 hours for a snipe to pop up. I won't sit on it for 6 hours, but I'll wait. I'll come back to it later if I'm going to lose MT. You know, 60k on Ben Wallace. You know, I'm not going to lose 6,000 MT just to pick him up. I'll wait until his price comes down at the very least. But all good prices, got those done. We got a lot of these done. These are the other two I might knock out before the end of today. I just need to get 66 points there. Is that good maths? Yeah, that's good maths. No, it's not. 56 points. 56 points for yeah, to get this done. I mean, that's 3 TT offline games. I might just knock that out. I don't have these cards, so I'm not going to knock that out. But we got other stuff done as well. We've got Buddy Hield unlocked, so we can do that now if we want to. A few things here. Dailies were done. We got those quarters finished. What else did we get? We got this done. And that was just because we were doing XP on other cards. We got Joe Harris done. We got Stoudemire done. You know, it was really straightforward. So again, my plan is just to do this every few days. I'm not going to touch this again probably until Sunday, when the weekend is going to happen. I've got the podcast on Saturday, so that's going to be a write-off anyway. So I probably won't touch this again until Sunday. And you know, it gives me a few days just to chill and not worry about this. I will do the dailies, of course, but they usually take half an hour max. And then also, just so I'll show you, we had an Ascension board in that. And you'll see here, we had some pretty good luck in the Ascension board. We got some of these cards as well from completing certain XPs. But yeah, we picked up sort of 2 diamond players and a diamond shoe. I'll take that. I'm happy with that. But yeah, that's my plan, guys. I think you can do this really easily. Like I said, as the season goes on, it's going to get easier and easier. So there's no reason you should be burning yourself out. Then going back really quickly to the XP, I combined all of these players, even like the kind of quarter things, like this stuff. You know, I was doing it all while I was getting other players' XP done. You know, I had Harris and Stoudemire running together. I had Davis at centre on that team. I had Bob Sora at point guard. I was just combining all of it, just making it as efficient as possible. And it just wasn't a huge sweat, to be honest. 4 hours. I'd actually kind of set myself up for 6 hours to get to 30k, but I could check out early, pick it up on Sunday, and you know, it should be pretty easy. We should get that D-Rob without any problems. That's my approach this season, guys. I'm changing it up. If this is the right approach for you, try it as well. I think you'll get D-Rob a lot easier. There's no reason to be sweating. Just wait. The other advantage, obviously, is to wait until Sundays. There'll be loads of new XP that I can combine again, and I'm not kind of doing individual XPs again and just being inefficient. That's my approach, guys. A lot of you asked for my approach this season. It's going to be different because it's shorter. We probably won't have this luxury next season, so enjoy it while you can. Until next time, thanks for watching, guys.